Fan on demand. Go to fan590.com and sign up to automatically receive the latest reports, features, and Fan 590 show highlights.
So we have a very exciting weekend coming up with a very exciting person in Toronto, and all of our fans are familiar with Trish Stratus. Trish, it's great to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
And it's been ages. And, you know, you are so popular in this city. And I know you've been busy with other things since you left WWE, and you've got your yoga studio going. And now you are promoting a very exciting, fun, relaxing weekend, and something like I'm just thinking, oh, my God, this would be perfect for me.
Yeah,
so,
you should come.
Yes. Tell us what's happening.
Well, we are, I'm planning a retreat. I'm actually working with Callaway Golf. I'm their celebrity ambassador. And I thought I'd combine two of my passions. One is yoga and one is golf. And I guess maybe I could say, could my passion be relaxing? Sure, I'm going to throw that in there. So we created this retreat where we're going up to Deerhurst, and you'll have 3 days of yoga practice, so yoga practice every day. And there'll be a Callaway golf clinic, and the 18 holes of golf is included with the cart. And it's kind of a dream weekend, actually.
Have you been into golf for a long time? I didn't realize that you were into it.
Well, you may have seen over the years that I've showed up at a lot of celebrity golf tournaments, and I've kind of just sucked.
Oh, are you sure you're not talking about me?
Well, see, that's right. You know, it's like it's just a matter of showing up, and you're supporting the event, and that's kind of how it was. But I got to say, deep down inside, as a pro athlete, it was starting to crush my ego a little bit. So I decided, and I don't know if it's because it's fitting that I'm a retired person, so maybe I should be a better golfer. That's what retired people do.
Yeah. That's right. I picture you with the white pants and like the old, right? Yeah. I'm sure you're the hit of the golf course. You're like the bud girl out there.
Without the bud, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, I decided I wanted to get a little better, so I started taking golf lessons last year.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, and I realized that the game of golf, it is intimidating for sure, but if you take all the right steps to try and better your game, like getting properly fitted and taking golf lessons, and it actually can make a difference. And the other thing I realized, which I had a little advantage, is the pro that I was working with said, "Wow, like your ball's going not very far at all, but you have great form." And I was like, "Oh," because I realized that the yoga movements are quite similar to the golf movements. And I was stretching between hitting the ball, and he was like, "Oh, that's a great little stretch. I should show my students that." And I said, "Well, you know what? It was like a eureka moment. I was like, there's a real correlation here." And I guess also the fact that golf seems to be viewed more like a sport now, and it's, athletic bodies are doing it now. And so I developed a 60-minute unique routine that is specifically for golfers, and it's based on all the movements used during the game of golf.
And, okay, so what we're going to do, I wanted to ask you a little bit more about what's happening at Stratosphere, but before we get to that, just maybe tell us a little bit more about the weekend. When is it? You mentioned it at Deerhurst, and if I'm reading correctly, this is a really incredible price.
It's a really awesome price, yeah. It's at Deerhurst. It is July 16th to the 18th, and I'll be up there with the Callaway folks, and we'll have a nice welcome reception, and it's only $198 per person for the all that, for the yoga, for the golf, everything's included, and all you got to do is you book with Deerhurst, and you tell them that you want the Stratosphere rate, and they give you a fantastic rate as well. So it's a really, really good deal.
That's an incredible rate for one night. I mean, that's just amazing.
Oh yeah, no, it's really, especially it's the season, so yeah.
Terrific.
It's a stratifying rate.
And it's not women only, is it?
Oh, no, it's men and women, and yeah, it's a great thing to do as a couple, or, yeah, we've had a lot of response. It's been really positively received from, it's kind of neat. I think this sort of, the Yoga for Golfers has showed me that I'm slowly ushering men into yoga, and I'm slowly ushering women into golf.
Perfect.
So it's kind of a neat thing.
Yeah, that's terrific. That's terrific. So we spoke probably, would it be about a year ago where you started doing the program specifically for golf?
Yeah, it was about a year ago, yeah.
And how has that been going, and how are things at Stratosphere?
Things are going great. We are so happy. We are up to over 40 classes a week. And finally doing, when we first opened, the idea was to offer all different styles so that anyone could walk through the door and get a class that they want for them. So, different styles, different levels, and we have the 3 different studios within the complex. And at first, of course, you can only add so many classes, but now it's running full capacity, and it really is fully offering all these different styles and types and levels and disciplines. And I mean, it came to, over the years, just seeing, like, for example, the Toronto Maple Leafs would come in and the Argos would come in, and what I would do was design a specific sequence for their needs. So I started to see that yoga is so versatile, and you can really just take a bunch of moves, put them together, and it'll suit the needs of that individual. And I guess that's how the Yoga for Golfers came about, was realizing that versatility. And also, I don't know if it's like guys need to see that other guys are doing it, but seeing that the Leafs are doing it or seeing that they're coming to yoga for their golf game is making the guys come in. So we've had quite a lot of guys increase in our numbers in the studio.
Can you pick one thing about yoga that translate well to professional athletes? Is there some, because most people would think of it as a centering, a calming, even though it obviously is a strengthening exercise. But what is it about it that helps professional athletes?
Well, I think it's two things. For me, I know as an athlete, the first thing I noticed was how just my endurance, my flexibility increased, and it's kind of like your body becomes a little more pliable, and it seems like you can just kind of roll with the punches a little bit easier. And I mean that probably more literally with me than with more other athletes. But yeah, it just it strengthens you, and it gives you this better recovery. You're able to recover better, which is very key. And then I think it comes later. It's a secondary thing that you get the mental benefit, and you realize, oh wow, I'm dealing with things pretty well here, and oh, it must be the yoga, and you almost don't realize it until later. So it's just that combination. I don't really know of any other workout that you can get the mental workout out of it as well.
Now, I don't know if you would have time for anything else besides all of the stuff that's going on, but I'm sure our listeners want to know, what else have you been up to lately? What are you doing these days?
Well, I just filmed myself a little movie recently, that's all.
Oh, yeah, it's just like no hassle
Squeeze
there.
that in there, you know.
Oh, that's exciting. Tell us about it.
It is called Bail Enforcers, and I filmed at the beginning of the year. It's all Canadian production. Everyone, the cast, the crew, everyone is Canadian. And it's an action flick. I play a bounty hunter, and it comes out around fall. And you can check trishstratus.com for updates. But I'm really excited about it. I did all my own fight scenes, and I must say they do kick butt.
Oh, that is incredible. Well, we can't wait to see it. So you've got trishstratus.com, and is there another website for the yoga, or is it all connected? And the weekend, can people find out all the information there?
Absolutely. You can check out the yoga website, stratusforyoga.com. But if you go to trishstratus.com, that is the hub. That is the beginning of the nucleus of your stratosphere.
You know, it's great to talk to you, and it sounds like things are going very well. So let's keep in touch, and good luck with this weekend. It sounds terrific.
Thank you so much, Barb. Hope you can make it.
Thank you, Trish.